From darkness to light with Discover Islam.
Islam came to me twice. My name is Aisha and I am a Filipina. My parents struggled with faith all through our childhood. We went through various sects of Christianity, and I guess my parents didn't find what they were looking for a very long time. I remember becoming Catholic, a Baptist, and even a born-again Christian. One day, something changed, and as a family, we stopped going to church altogether. My mom would always say that the one thing she learned from all her experiences was that we had to worship God directly, and mention no other name when we did so. I did not quite understand what she meant at the time, and we thought it was part of a new phase in religion. We were so wrong. She surprised my siblings and I by wearing the hijab and declaring that she had now become Muslim. None of us were happy with her decision, but we had no choice but to accept this. I met my Christian husband and we got married. He was a staunch Christian and he promised to help me develop a relationship with God. I wasn't sure I believed in religion because of my childhood experiences. My mother was constantly giving me books and talking to me about Islam, but I would only pretend to listen. I didn't think Islam had any place as a faith in my heart. Although I paid little attention to the books, I found myself reading them because I was curious as to why my mother had chosen this faith. My husband and I moved to Bahrain and I got myself a good job as a licensed nurse. While inserting an IV cannula into my patient's arm one day, I uttered Bismillah, and this was a subconscious habit I had picked up. The Bahraini lady patient looked up right into my eyes. She smiled and asked, "Sister, are you Muslim?" And I smiled back and said I wasn't. She promised to get me some books for me to read on Islam. A few days later, my coworkers said that there was a call I had missed. It turned out to be a da'i named Imran, who wanted to talk about Islam. And I realized that the Bahraini lady might have referred me to him. When I finally agreed to sit with Imran, my husband was completely against the idea, and promised to go along only if I promised to go to church with him right after speaking with Imran. By the end of the session with Imran, we both took the Shahada. When we got home, my husband changed, and he said he would not become Muslim. We went to bed and my husband had a vivid dream. He was alone, but he could hear my voice from far away. The earth was on fire, the sky opened up, filled with light, and warned my husband to stay steadfast on Islam and only that save him from this fire. He woke up shivering and crying and told me about the dream. We had made our decision and we began to study and practice Islam. Our lives have been filled with peace and happiness ever since. My husband has become stronger in faith than I have, and I am grateful to the Creator for pulling my husband closer to Him.
From darkness to light with Discover Islam.